Hi and welcome to the video. This video is going to teach you how to manipulate your army on and off the field. We already have the game open in full screen, so let's just switch tabs and get started. The first thing we're going to go over is how you can form an army in an instance. Forming an army in an instance is really simple. First, you want to go to the Instance Manager, also known as Lord Governor Bernard. At Bernard, select Instance Dungeon. Then, choose an instance. Once you go to the Army selection screen, you will see at the bottom the option to found army. Click this to form an army while at an instance. This is useful for forming new armies while the instance population limits are fresh in mind. The army can be stationed at any city you choose. Back at the wilderness map, we have a few ways in which we can manipulate armies. The simplest way to manipulate an army is to change the army's color or its motto. To change these things, select the army of your choice and choose Army Settings. You may change the motto to any series of letters or characters as long as it's under 20 characters. The army's color can also be changed to any of 256 pigments. This color will modify the color your army appears to be on screen when marching. Both color and motto will be visible when the army is marching. Additionally, when selected, the dotted line from the army to its destination will reflect this change in color. A slightly more complicated method to manipulate your army is through the split-regroup options. These options are handy for changing your army on and off your city. Mastering the split-regroup options can allow you to change your army's leading hero, supplying city, or simply how many troops are in any army. Please note that armies cannot be manipulated when in motion, in battle, or stationed at the fortification, portal, static wildernesses, or wonders. Let's start with regrouping. Before you can regroup an army, you need a second army of yours to regroup with. Without another army to manipulate directly, you cannot regroup troops in the field. Only in cities or from an instance. So, to regroup an army, click the army of your choice, and then select Regroup. And adjust which troops you want to use to exchange with your army. You may choose the city's troops if you're garrisoned at a city, or any other garrison troops that belong to you and are stationed at the same coordinates. During regrouping, you can change the supplying city of the current army. That's the top one. Armies can only be split at a city regardless of ownership, or small villages regardless of ownership. Splitting an army is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just select the army of your choice, select Split, and choose a free hero to lead the second supply of troops. A final method of army manipulation is using the split regroup options to effectively form a new army anywhere on the field. Of course, this is barring the aforementioned locations that you cannot perform either option. This method of army manipulation allows you to change the supplying city as well as the army's leading hero. Okay, so here's our garrisoned army. To perform the split regroup method, first split a single army. You only need to use one troop to move to the second army. So you don't have to necessarily use like 50, just one is fine. And any hero that can hold the total amount of troops you're moving needs to be chosen to carry the second supply of troops. Like that. Okay. At this point, you may choose a new supplying city for this army. To regroup your troops onto the hero with the new supplying city, select the original army, the army with the original troops, and then choose regroup. Then move the troops from the original army back to the new army you form, the army with one troop, and remove the hero. The original army will disappear, and the new army with the same troops but a new supplying city will remain. This method is especially useful for moments in which you need to use the leading hero of an off-city army to form a new army at a location or city that is too distant to recall to or garrison. For example, when hitting a wonder that is not within a city's reach and garrisoning extra troops nearby the wonder to refill the attacking army.